So in your recent past, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. We have the King of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Sun. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is there's been a bumpy start somewhere. So if you have just met someone, or, you know, if you just started a relationship, maybe it's got off to a bit of a bumpy start. The Ace of Swords can also speak about truths coming out or looking at things in a new way. And if truths have come out, I can see that it's caused you a little bit of upset here with the Five of Cups. And what I feel is, with the Four of Pentacles here, it's like someone is refusing to let go, or someone here is stuck in the same kind of mental pattern. So it could be you Gemini, it could be your partner, but there's a need to see things from a different point of view, you know. And here we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And the Four of Pentacles is all about somebody holding on to something. So along with the Eight of Swords as well, it's like someone is refusing to see a situation. So there is a need here to really look at things from a different point of view, a different perspective, and to have a different outlook on something, you know. So, and I do feel as though you will make that change, and I feel as though it's going to be hard, but you need to look at all your other options, is what I'm feeling here with the Seven of Cups. It's like you do have all these options. There's many different ways that you can do something, and I feel it's time to try something different. And again, it might cause a bit of upset, but really things are not as bad as what you feel. So sometimes we do need to make change. And here you have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So this is all about change as well. So you're either making changes or you have made changes. And the Three of Wands talks about moving forward. It talks about being happy with decisions that have been made. And again, we have the Sun as well. So this kind of speaks about us being honest with ourselves. It can speak about someone being honest with us, or us being honest with someone else. So I feel there is a need to do this. And then I do feel as though here it's like, now I know that the Six of Pentacles doesn't usually represent this, but I feel that someone is going to respect the truth, and someone will be more kind of generous, or more kind of happy with you, and things will be more balanced if you do look at things from a different point of view, and if you do respect what the truth is, or if you look at things differently, you know. And it's not easy for some of you here. We're dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, but for some of you this is just being emotionally happy. But sometimes, even though Gemini typically isn't an emotional sign, I feel as though like Gemini's been kind of caught in their emotions lately, and it's all about reality and dealing with what needs to be dealt with. And there's this reassurance here that the situation is calling for you to have faith. You just need to let things happen naturally, and things are very much moving in your favour, Gemini. So don't be afraid to embrace change. Don't be afraid to move forward, is what I feel like. There's a need to review your options and do things in a different way. So that's what's going on in your past, and these energies play out at different times for everybody. So some of you are going through this now. Some of you have already gone through it recently. So take what resonates with you. So let's take a look at your present. So here we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So we could be speaking about someone you're actually married to, so a spouse, but then we could be dealing with someone that you're going to marry later on down the line, or someone that you're kind of in a relationship with and the commitment level is as though you're married. So here we have the 8 of Wands. Here we have the 7 of Swords. Here we have the Page of Wands. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So what I feel like here is someone caught feelings for somebody that had someone already, and this person could possibly have been married, and it's like someone caught feelings, and then, you know, maybe they spent a bit of time to time that together, and then, like I said, feelings, emotions got involved, and then someone ran away, kind of thing. That's what I feel like. So it's like, thank you, I've got what I want, and now you see somebody kind of disappearing. That's what I feel like. So either some of you are dealing with someone that's already married, or you're married, or in a relationship and you're dealing with someone else. So again, this is a general reading, so if that doesn't resonate with you, then yeah. So for others of you, there's a resurgence of a marriage, and some of you, it's like you realise how much you actually love your partner, your wife, your husband. You realise that there is love in this marriage, and maybe it took this situation. You know, maybe your partner cheated on you with somebody, and this is how they treated the other person, but it made them realise how much they like you. And there's like a new passion, there's a new sense of adventure, and now I feel like things are coming in very, very quickly for you. So I feel like a situation has made somebody appreciate you, or has made you appreciate someone else. So here we have, for your future position, stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we have reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. So if this is how you've treated somebody, or if this is how someone has treated you, I do feel as though a lesson has been learned now, and I feel like someone has learned your value, or you've learned someone else's value, and there's a need to be positive and stay optimistic here. And if you stop speaking to somebody, there's a reconciliation coming up. So here we have the 2 of Pentacles again. So someone has been dealing with more than one person, and it's led to arguments and heartbreak. So we have the 9 of Cups, we have the 7 of Wands, we have Judgment. So definitely reconciliation. Judgment can bring things that we thought were over back. You know, if you look at these, at this Judgment card, this angel's blowing his trumpet, and then these people are kind of coming back to life here. So it brings things that we thought were over, we thought were finished. It can resurrect things, and again you have reconciliation. So no doubt someone from your past is returning. So here we have the 9 of Swords, we have the King of Wands, we have the 3 of Cups, we have the 2 of Swords, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling like here is going back to your present. You need to be careful, because if this person comes back, you could find out they're still tied to somebody. So maybe this person's married, maybe they're still romantically involved with their partner. That's what I feel like. So be careful, Gemini. Or maybe you are the one that's married and you're still romantically involved with your spouse. So there's a need for somebody to make a decision here. And I feel like it's a little bit difficult here. I do see things working out. I know it sounds a bit negative at the moment, but you do have the 9 of Cups. So this is happiness, and this is wish fulfillment. So although there's, you know, kind of these harsh energies, you do have a really, really positive card that kind of I would say outdoes all of the negative, you know, because the Nine of Cups is just full peace, happiness and contentment. So you will end up getting what you want and you will reach a stage of happiness, but I just feel as though there might be a few obstacles. So someone has to deal with a situation head on, and it's causing a lot of heartache. There's like a lot of decisions that need to be made, and I feel like whether it's you or whether it's the other person that's involved in this, someone doesn't want to make a decision because they're just finding it really, really hard. They're finding it difficult to make this choice. They just don't want to deal with it. If you look at this woman, she's blindfolded. There's 2 swords, so she's in 2 minds about it. And on top of that, we've got her back turned to the water, and that represents emotion. So someone is just literally not wanting to face up to this. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling. Some of you are focusing on your career with the 8 of Pentacles, or maybe this reconciliation happens and there's a lot of effort and you guys kind of try and resolve and work things out. So it's either somebody putting in effort and working, or it's literally working hard at a job. So that's that. It could be surrounding 8 Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could have a fire sign, man or woman, coming in for you. And I see a bit of a celebration here with the 3 of Cups and with the 9 of Cups as well. There is definitely some kind of celebration. So once you get this out of the way, and once a choice has been made, whether it's by you or whether it's by someone else, I do see that the situation will just naturally fade away. Again, you have stay optimistic. You need to be positive in the situation. Things are not as bad as what you think. Just make sure that this person is being honest to you when they do come back. Or make sure that you're honest with them. You know, and also with judgment as well. Someone is definitely making some kind of decision here. As difficult as it is for them, a decision will be made, and I feel as though you are going to come out trumps. So, yeah. You need to be positive in the situation. And again, you have trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith. So in your overall energy, you have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you've been seeing more than one person, or you've been dating more than one person, I feel like it's time to get serious now and release someone. So here we have the Emperor, we have the Hierophant, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 4 of Cups. So some of you have been dealing with an Aries, some of you have been dealing with a Taurus. For some of you, this is a marriage partner, and sometimes if you're already separated from someone that you're married to, or someone that you were deeply committed to, the time has come to clear your energy. So you need to let them go. You may not be happy, but I feel like if you don't release someone, you could end up missing a brilliant opportunity, you know. So here we have the Ace of Wands as well. So this is like a new spark. This is something new that the universe is trying to present to you. So you need to let someone go. Otherwise, this card can speak about missed opportunities. And I do see some kind of victory here. This card can be read in different ways, but I'm seeing this as like a victory once you release your ex. Or if you have like an ex that's kind of always trying to get one over on you, or is always, you know, trying to argue with you, let them go. You know, it's time to just let it go now, because Here with the Hierophant, this can speak about stability. And here with the Ace of Wands, you do have the potential in your overall energy for October to create a stable relationship for some of you. Or there's an opportunity to get back on track. But it's all about letting go of the past and letting go of people that don't need to be in your life. So where you will find yourself, you have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of you, again, it's reconciliation. So if someone comes back, this person could very much be the one for you. And here we have the Ace of Cups. So this is an overflow of love. This is emotion-like. So even if you two start speaking again and then there's all these arguments, there's all this love here, and it's like fresh love, it's fresh emotion. It's like you two are falling in love with each other all over again. Here we have the Knight of Wands, so someone is rushing in. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you. And we have the Star, so for some of you this is an Aquarius, or for some of you this is things restoring, it's things rejuvenating. For some of you this is like a wish come true. You know, you've been wishing for that person to come back, you've been wishing for the one to come in, and October, it's happening for many of you. Again, it could be a Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And here we have the Six of Swords, so someone is moving away from difficult times. Here, I'm not seeing this as someone leaving, I'm seeing this as troubles kind of drifting away. You're like drifting away from troubles. And again, we have the Six of Cups. So this is all about the past. So, yeah, I feel like the past is kind of knocking on your door here. There's definitely an element about someone you've already been romantically connected to. So in your environment, you have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So it's kind of conflicting here because it's saying, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, but then it's saying it's time to take back control of your life. So maybe you guys started dealing with someone that was too controlling. You need to free yourself from it. Here we have Temperance. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like we free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So again, I feel like some of you are tied into something at the moment, or have been tied into something, or are kind of hung up on someone else. You need to let go of it, you know, because then you have this Two of Cups energy, which is about a soulmate, twin flame, and this has been coming up from a lot of signs this month. So a lot of people are reuniting, a lot of people are getting back together, and a lot of people are taking their relationship to a much deeper level of commitment. So, you know, once you free yourself from whatever situation you're in, you end up in a relationship with someone you already know, for some of you, and things kind of balance out. But the advice here is to put in work, because as I was saying, you had the Eight of Cups, not the Eight of Cups, sorry, the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you putting in hard work, and then this is you patiently waiting for the hard work to pay off. And I feel as though it will. It might just take a little bit longer. And the reason why that is when something's stable, it needs time to grow organically. And that goes back to allowing the situation to unfold naturally. So you need to be patient with this relationship. It will be very, very successful, you know. And if we look at, he's putting in the work. His work is starting to pay off here with the Nine of Pentacles, you know. So yeah, so there's a need to work on something, to be patient, and then it will definitely end up being successful. You know, just look how rich this woman looks. And in terms of a relationship, I'm looking at this as stability. And you have the Ten of Cups as well. So this speaks about a happy relationship, a happy home. And again, Temperance, so things will rebalance. So free yourself from any kind of negative situation you're in right now. So in your hopes and fears, you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the World. So some of you just want to get away from it all. And yeah, here with retreat, you could be hoping to spend time with somebody. But I feel like for some of you, you just want to disconnect from the world. So this could literally mean you just wanting to just kind of go away from everyone and just kind of like rest and be on your own. With the Four of Swords energy here, this person's taking time out to rest. This is all about rest. It's all about healing. And some of you have been hurt. You have been stabbed in the back by somebody. Or some of you are scared that if you give this person from the past another chance, they could make you feel like this. But then again, they're telling you to stay positive. Be optimistic. And I do feel as though you guys are starting a new cycle now. There's a new phase, and a lot of signs are going through this. You guys are going through like a transition. It's like a new season, like a new start. But it's all about building security, you know, so financially as well as emotionally. The Queen of Cups, she's a very emotionally stable and balanced person. Man or woman, this is someone that is emotionally stable. For some of you, you're hoping for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn or a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You're hoping to see them, to spend time with them. For some of you need healing from one of these signs here because they've hurt you. So your final outcome is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I do feel like there will be this emotional, passionate reconciliation for some of you. Here we have Justice, so it could be with a Libra. We have the Hangman. We have the Tower. And we have the Five of Wands in reverse. And we have the Fool. So for some of you, it's the end of arguments now. It's like you guys realise that the arguments are just silly and it's not worth it, and you're just focusing on your passion. So for some of you, it's the end of an argument. For some of you, if a marriage has gone bad, it has gone sour, it is the end of it due to really bad arguments. The Five of Wands can speak about really kind of aggressive arguments. So for some of you, you could end up getting divorced, but then there will be this new start. And again, the advice is to stay optimistic. That's what I feel like. So there is a new journey, but the advice is to be patient. And I feel like the situation you've gone through, and I've said this so many times now, like doing this reading, because it's come up for so many times, but this ending or this situation has taught you a lot. You know, this man here, he's hanging there, and then he's got this light illuminating from around his head. So he's learnt his lesson. It's made him wiser. So for some of you as well, there's a need to take a leap of faith with something, because this time round, also with the Justice card, if it isn't a Libra, things could be fair and balanced this time. Lady Justice, she's very fair, she's very balanced, she sees the whole of a situation and she deals with it accordingly, and she's very fair, she's very just. So somebody could be dealing with you in this way, or you could be dealing with someone in that way. So I hope you guys have a brilliant October. I feel like it could be very, very intense. I do feel as though there will be a lot of love. You need to let go of something that's not good for you, and something new will come to you.